everyone, hello and welcome, welcome. Today we are going to be playing some Genshin. Yes. There. Okay. I try to be as early as I can or on time. Sometimes I am busy setting up some stuff or like setting up stream. I know yet for the collab I was kind of setting it up stuff, so yeah. So today for Genshin we're just gonna do Lynette's hangout events. That's pretty much it. There was a cat event, but that supposedly ended today. I did it all yesterday, last minute. So so everything's all Gucci and whatever. Yes. The whole Archuleta and teasers and whatever. Oh, goodness. Genshin's been having a field day with that one. The community, of course. Wait, how come I didn't try you guys? I might as well do it. I don't plan to get her because I mean I spent quite an amount. Well, I'm still trying to go like free and whatever. Like no pay to win.
Be sanctified.
Absorption test. By royal decree. Stay put.
But
Our justice is blindsided. Silence. Settle down.
Fight 'em blast.
The time is beckoning.
Oh, what the? What? Okay. No, I didn't even do that. What the?
Part 2. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Go get it, Peter Gray.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Okay. But yeah, we'll just do just these two. I look. I would like to get new Lynette, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna kind of like skip this this coming update stuff, just because I'm not really feeling for the character just yet, or whatever else. So.
Everybody stand.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
So yeah. But I do what was I gonna say? I don't even know. Because I have Wanderer, I don't have Linny or Baiju, which are for the next 5 stars coming up. I don't know if I want to get any of them. I don't even know if I have good weapons for them. So Anyways. How about we get started? Actually, let's do a little bit of these things first, and then we'll get started here. Not. I will have to go up. Dang it! It's just 5. It's just 5. It's 3 things. I don't know how many endings Lynette has. We'll see. But depending on how many may also depend on how many we're going to do tonight, so. Alright, let's give you what you want. What you really want. I haven't played a TCG in a while. Kind of forget it's there. I don't know. It's just one of those things where you forget. Like, oh, I guess that's still a thing. Didn't know that. Okay, I'm supposed to go down. So. Bye. See ya. Randomly, like, jumps off. And then no one ever noticed. Alright. No! I want to talk to you first. I didn't mean to say no to the doggy. I'm sorry, doggy. But I'm here for some business. Alright, and then time to defeat some mechas. And then we'll head out to Lynette's. Yep. I don't know what else to talk about. No, I don't want to fight you. Go the fuck away. Go away. Go away. I'm not disturbing you or anything. I'm running away. And yet you guys just decide to follow me. Uh-oh.
No, my sword.
We may be a little laggy.
Your fate.
Jean.
Go and play. This may turn a little. Let me read you a verse.
It's a little laggy on my end, but I think we're alright right now. It's alright.
I see everything.
Nahida, do your thing.
No, my
Do your thing. Do everybody's thing, I don't know. Jane, you do that. Alright, I'm done. Okay, we're done. We're done. Whew! Holy moly. Holy moly. Alright. Let's see.
The damned
Shout.
sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Shout. Chillax. Just a little bit, okay? What's going on? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's 5 endings. Let's just get started. A decision. Ooh, okay. And now we can auto skip our stuff, which is very nice. Kind of wish they'd done that earlier, but it's Genshin. Is that Lynette with a little kitty?
Meow.
I'll approach Steph.
Oh, it's you. 1 second. Now activating chat mode. You made me jump there. I thought they'd finally caught me.
Made you jump? I didn't notice.
Well, my heart rate did. Jumped up a little, I mean.
So, what kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Objectively speaking, the trouble was entirely of my own making. Half an hour ago, I was at Hotel de Boer for a drinks reception. It was to celebrate the successful opening of a show, but it was draining my energy. So, I waited for the right moment, then snuck away so I could switch to standby mode.
I see. So, they sent someone to find you and bring you back? But why?
Probably because I'm playing the lead role in the show.
Lead role?
Is that so surprising? I'm always getting invitations to do solo performances. I just usually get Linny to write back and turn them down. But then came the Fontanalia Film Festival. We took all the kids from the House of the Hearth out to see a film, and after it finished, they all started clamoring for me to try out acting for some reason. Even Linny was chanting along with them. Anyway, it just so happened that a director called Mary had sent me an invitation right around then. I'll spare you the details, but basically, I ended up accepting it.
So, this dramatic debut for a magician's puppet, huh?
Yep, you nailed it. I'm playing the role of a puppet. In fact, the show's called The Lost Puppet, and it's a masked mime show. So, I don't have to do any facial expressions or say any lines. Literally just a series of physical movements. The director says it's a very avant-garde art form.
Does that I can't speak. That does sound pretty avant-garde. But can people understand the plot?
Art is not comprehended by the mind, but felt in the heart. At least, that's what the director says. Anyway, if nothing else, the opening performance seemed to go down well.
I mean, there's like dance performances and whatever, so they don't usually do a lot of words, just dance.
At the drinks reception, everyone was crowding around me, saying, "Triumphant character portrayal, faithful adaptation of the original work, unequivocally, quintessentially avant-garde," and stuff like that. But being the center of attention is draining. So the moment they left me to go harass the director instead, I was out of there.
For once, you weren't able to use Linny as a human shield.
The other thing is, some weird things happened while I was on the stage.
Oh?
Oh, sorry, Bonnie. I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. My bad.
So is Bonnie a pet cat?
No, we just met. We bumped into each other right after I slipped away.
And you already named her?
Well, it'd be kind of difficult for us to communicate otherwise. Besides, I think she's taken a liking to the name. Haven't you, Bonnie? Yeah, that's right. Good kitty. We'll go find your owner soon, I promise.
Owner? So not a stray then?
Nope. She's wearing a collar, and for the most part, she's pretty well groomed. If she is
True.
a stray, she hasn't been for long. Her stomach's been growling a lot. I guess she must have been missing for a few days now. As much as I'd love to hang out with her for a while longer, her owner's probably worried sick about her. Assuming she has an owner, that is. But the reception... I should probably show my face there again at some point, even if it's just to make excuses and leave again. Decision time.
That is a tough decision for you.
Well, I just find it exhausting, thinking through all the different ramifications of different choices and so on. That's more Lenny's area than mine. So, unless it's something really important, I usually just leave the decision-making to him.
But for once, he is not here when you need him. But that doesn't happen often.
It's fine. He got Feminate to make me a little something for just this situation.
Oh,
Poof! A phaetometer.
what's this?
It looks pretty over the top, I know, but it's essentially just a box of cards. He kept the design simple, so it'd be harder to break. The way it works is, I pick a card at random, then look at the number on the card.
And how does that help make you a decision?
Well, for example, if the number on the card is 5 or higher, I help Bonnie find her owner. If it's less than 5, I go back to the reception.
Ah, D&D dice. Gotcha.
I just have to believe in the bond between me and my cards, and my fate will reveal itself to me in numerical form. At least, that's what Lenny said. Anyway...
Oh, to give a demonstration, okay.
Huh, I didn't like that. Was I using it wrong? Maybe if I just... Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. I'll have to let Fremine know.
I feel this may be an issue that wasn't a design issue.
Let's see, which card did I get? 4.
Less than 5, so no helping Bonnie.
Well, the cards fell on the ground though, so I don't think it counts as fate. If you want to get the right answer, you have to let fate decide. Also something Lenny said. So, to put it another way, if picking a card up off the ground is how to not leave it to fate, then that means it must be the wrong answer.
I think what Lenny really meant is sometimes you just have to accept the answer you didn't want.
Or... Why don't you pick a card? Since I ran into you here, that means... our fates are, like, interfering with each other.
Okay. I'll pick a card.
Thank you. This one is final, I promise. Here, take the phaetometer. If it's 5 or above, that means fate successfully changed. Anything lower than 5 is a fail. Also, if you have your own thoughts about what I should do, feel free to share it. Now that I've got a good problem solver here to help, I don't need to run every little thing by fate.
I think you should decide to go back to the drink reception. Should help Bonnie. How about you do neither? Or I'm not sure. Well, if the cat was missing for a few days, I'm pretty sure that's a little more important. You know, trying to find the owner and whatnot. Since I guess she doesn't really like this whole reception thing. Let's go with this.
So
Help Bonnie.
We're looking for Bonnie's owner?
So, do you have a plan?
I think I'll go to the Steambird and see about putting an ad in the paper. You wanna come along? I think Bonnie wants you to come with.
I mean, sure. As long as we get to hang out a bit longer. Oh, the little kitty cat. Oh, the little kitties. There we go. I can do that later. Oops, I ran into a wall. What's this? Ah! I got a gadget. Hello again.
Every stupendous day starts with a steambird. Oh, hi Lynette. Hi Traveler. What can I help you with?
Any commissions on a missing cat?
I don't think so. Have you picked up a stray?
Yep. If there's no commission to follow up on, could we post a notice about the missing cat instead?
Why, of course. What a kind thing to do. Just fill out the form.
Well, we've registered you as missing. You can stay at my place until your owner finds you. Also, I just wanted to say thanks for keeping us company for so long.
Ah, no problem.
Well, I should probably head back to the drinks reception. Hopefully most of the people have left by now. If you've got some time, you should stop by my place tomorrow to see Bonnie. There's a nice cup of tea in it for you.
I'll be there.
Alright, see you then.
I gotta get some tea. Wait. We gotta wait. Or we could just skip a time. Oh. Come on. Ah, no! I want to get right on the dot. Come on. I just had it. There we go. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oops. My bad, sir.
I believe this cat belongs to me.
Hey.
I already told you, this isn't your cat.
Just take a breather, you two.
What's happening?
Oh, you're here. As you can probably see, you'll have to take a rain check on that tea I promised you. At least for now.
This is my friend's cat. He's preoccupied with some important business, so I came to retrieve her in his stead.
No. It's far more likely this cat escaped from the Humane Society.
Passive checks are a special type of check that need to be actively triggered. Okay. The hesitation in his voice seems like he could be hiding something. His gaze keeps drifting off to the side. It's like he's trying not to draw attention to himself. How about we let Bonnie decide?
Bonnie?
That's the name I've given her in the meantime.
Animal handling. Let's see who Bonnie decides to approach. The random checks triggered by the Phantometer indicate Destiny's course. Press a card and get a random number between 1 and 20. Otherwise it will fail. Your current check bonuses will be added randomly drawn number, making it easier to pass checks. Okay, this one. 17.
Well, this complicates things.
She likes me.
I told you before. This is my friend's cat. It's normal for her not to trust me.
Listen, I'm the director of the Humane Society, okay? We've got so many strays, dogs, cats, you name it. I'm not even the one feeding them most of the time. You can hardly expect the cat to recognize me.
Then how are you so sure she belongs to you?
She just looked somewhat familiar, so I came to check, just in case. If she turns out to be one of ours, I'll take her back. Simple as that. Even if that's not the case, the Humane Society could still take her in, if no one else comes to claim her, that is.
What is this Humane Society?
We're an organization that specializes in rescuing and sheltering stray animals. We've been in business for several decades now. I'm Bernard, the current director.
The Humane Society. Huh. The name sounds familiar. I remember hearing good things. You're the one in the Quartier Lyonnais?
Yes, that's the one. Anyway, if it's not too much trouble, could I possibly take a closer look at the cat? If it turns out I really am mistaken, I suppose that means the cat belongs to this lady here. She would be the only remaining option after all.
It belongs to my friend.
Hey! Just let him check. With us here to keep watch, it should be fine.
Go on, Bonnie.
Oh, nope. Looks like I was mistaken. They do look similar, but there's an ever so slight difference in this one's fur color. Deepest apologies, friends. Well, I suppose this means I still have a missing cat to search for. Apologies again for the confusion.
So this is your friend's cat.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Wait a second. You lied earlier, didn't you?
Oh?
Lied? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
A liar always has a tell. The look in their eyes, their breathing pattern, the way they hold themselves. The things that can give you away are often more numerous than you would think.
What are you talking about? The way I see it, you're conflating baseless conjecture with fact.
Normally, when someone is called out, their breathing speeds up as they begin to panic. But your breathing pattern hasn't changed one bit. In fact, it's been strangely calm and measured this entire time. It stands to reason, then, that your agitated behavior earlier was all an act.
Oh.
If you're a bad guy, I'm sure you'll take off running the first chance you get. If you're a good guy, the most likely explanation is that you're a member of the Guards, or some similar organization.
And you're basing this off of?
Intuition. Nothing more.
Intuition. Well, I have to hand it to you, Lynette. You're right. I'm a member of the Guards. The name's Elodie. I'm currently investigating a cross-border smuggling case. This cat here, Bonnie, was her name? Well, her owner is one of the prime suspects of our investigation.
Oh.
A couple of days ago, our suspect got wind that we were on his tail and fled. That's most likely how he got separated from the cat. I just so happened to stumble upon your notice in the Steambird. So, I decided to see if he'd come back for her. But, looks like I overestimated him.
I don't think I would have ever come back either.
The impact of this case has been huge. The Marechaussee Phantom, the Guards, and the Special Patrol have all launched investigations. If there was even the slightest chance that he would show himself, I had to follow up on the lead.
So what's been smuggled?
A new kind of illegal drug. Imitation synth.
What?
We confiscated all the synth on the market, but addiction isn't something that goes away overnight.
True.
Even without substances on the market, people are still looking for a way to get their next fix. And criminals are all too eager to capitalize on that addiction. That was the impetus for imitation synth. Needless to say, a small-scale market opened up very quickly. After the original synth debacle, we put several measures into place to prevent similar incidents from occurring. The perpetrators got smart, though, and shifted their sales overseas before those measures could kick in. That's when the imitation synth smuggling began. We only recently got word of the presence of imitation synth overseas. We managed to track down evidence of some early transactions. What we were able to find out, however, hasn't proven that useful given the amount of time that has passed. The Marechaussee Phantom launched an investigation to track down every person in Fontaine capable of producing a drug like that. That's how we learned about Bonnie's owner.
And who is he exactly?
He's
Who
a
will make
researcher at the
wall?
Fontaine Research Institute. His name is Pierre. Pierre Lafayette, to be exact.
Lefebvre.
The Marechaussee Phantom found him in Poisson. In addition to the cat, he also had a pendant with him.
Huh.
At first, there wasn't much cause for suspicion. A search of his house didn't reveal much to go off of either. The Marechaussee Phantom very nearly left it at that. It was only later that we realized the coat of arms on his pendant belonged to none other than the Lefebvre family, one of the most infamous aristocratic families in Fontaine. Obviously, this discovery prompted a further investigation into Pierre. At that point, however, we discovered that he'd already fled. Now the guards and the Special Patrol are all searching for him.
Could his family be hiding him?
That's not possible, actually. The Lefebvre family has been gone for a long time.
Oh.
Exactly. Many years ago, several important members of the family, including the Patriarch, were murdered by an assassin of unknown origin. From that point on, family's power and influence took quite the hit. The family is engaged in all manner of crimes. As you can imagine, there's no shortage of people waiting in the wings to take their revenge. And with the family severely weakened, they were able to do just that. Most of the remaining family members succumbed to sickness or hunger. The ones that survived are currently living out their days under a new identity.
Huh.
Pierre is one of those very survivors. He's been hiding away in the Fontaine Research Institute all these years. His true identity unbeknownst to all. Until now, that is.
Is this really okay to dox somebody's information?
Well, my fellow guards have told me all about how smart and courageous you both are. And I know you possess a strong sense of justice. There could be a chance that Pierre, or one of his accomplices, might attempt to get close to Bonnie. Now that you've been briefed on the situation, I was hoping you'd help us keep a lookout. If I take Bonnie back to the guards with me, there's no way Pierre will try and come for her. Not even the most daring of criminals would attempt something like that.
Should we keep Bonnie with us for the time being?
I have to admit, I'm not holding out too much hope that Pierre will come back for her. But if there's even the slightest chance, then it's worth a shot. Well, I've got some other leads to follow up on. If Pierre does appear, please contact me right away.
Okay. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm fine. It's just the head of the Lefebvre family. He was the eminent person who kidnapped me all those years ago.
Oh.
It was at a dinner party. Someone tricked me into boarding the Lefebvre family carriage. Whoever it was, they took me back to their home. But before anything worse could happen, Father intervened.
So, then the assassin she mentioned.
Yep. Father was the one who orchestrated the fall of the Lefebvre family. That's what led Lenny and I to join the House of the Hearth.
Oh. Okay.
After all these years, I never thought I'd hear the Lefebvre name again.
Are you okay? You kind of having some PTSD going on?
Don't worry about me. I wasn't feeling sorry for myself. I was just thinking about Linny. He's been acting strange recently. He avoids me for days on end, consumes himself with some secret investigation, and then out of the blue pushes me to do that acting job. Thinking about it now, it's almost like the one I drew from that deck of cards was part of his plan all along. He must have asked Fermine to help him out. In any case, I know he's hiding something from me. He's really pulled out all the stops this time.
Do you think he knows about Pierre?
It's very possible. I'm sure he tried to send me away because he was afraid it would bring up some painful memories for me. It wasn't necessary, though. Even after all these years, he's still as overprotective as ever. You'll have to help me teach him a lesson if we run into him along the way.
Along the way? Oh, are we going somewhere else?
Yep. I want to head to the Fontaine Research Institute to learn more information about Pierre. Just let me activate search mode and then we'll head out. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into Linny along the way.
Or are you just trying to prove yourself something?
A little bit of both, perhaps. For the most part, though,
Or
I just have the
see
sense that
Linny's
something's
over there.
not right. Something isn't adding up about Pierre's story. I'm just not sure what.
Sometimes you just gotta take the bull by the horns.
Okay,
She agrees.
I'll write a letter explaining everything to the crew. Once that's done, we can head out.
But where's my tea? Oh, where's my tea? Where's my tea? I don't know where my tea went. Oh, Chevres. Hello.
Lynette, you're, not at rehearsal?
We're out for a stroll. She, got out early.
You can drop the act, brother. In fact,
Okay.
I don't think either of us will have a need for acting anytime soon. You should know better than to try and keep something from me. You've never been able to do that, even when we were kids.
And that's why I tried to distract you with the masked mime show. But I guess you're just too good.
Care to introduce us to your new assistant?
This is Officer Chevres, captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. You may have met her already.
Oh, hey again.
Nice to see you. I should clarify something. Mr. Linney's here at my invitation, not the other way around. To borrow your expression, Miss Lynette, I suppose that would make him my assistant more than anything. We've brought on Mr. Linney as a consultant in the past. He was instrumental in helping us crack a case involving a perpetrator who used magic tricks to commit crimes. I was hoping he'd be able to provide some valuable insight this time around as well.
So this, the fair, whatever case.
So you've heard everything then?
Yeah.
That's exactly why we're here. There's always been questions surrounding the fall of the Lefebvre family. Some people even believe the House of the Hearth was involved.